Hey guys, Captain Sea Dog here. Jenny. And Dangerfully. Yep, and it's still storming out, Jenny. It's been doing it all day. Hasn't even, oh gosh, don't tell me this is gonna fall off. Okay. Come on. There we go, that didn't sound good. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this is no good, folks. This has been, the noreaster's been going on all day. And now there's a freaking thunderstorm. And we're going to be driving through it as well. Oh, holy cow, Camcito, that's just fantastic news. I know, Janae, it's no good. Oh yeah, that sucks. Do the victory toot toot. Yep. The victory toot toot, that's not really a victory toot toot. I know, Janae, I know how it goes. That semi-ship has been parked there all day. He's been there since I came in this morning. Gonna let him go first. He was here. He was technically at the stop sign first, so it's his turn. Yep. Hopefully we can make this light, Jimmy. I don't really want to stick around for the storm. It got a little bit worse. It did? Yeah, it got a little bit worse, Jenny. Okay, well, I guess not. What is it with you trying to let people go and then they just don't go? I don't know, Jenny. I don't know what's going on. Well, I don't know. Oh, Lord, can you shut that off? I was literally just putting my finger on it and then you had to open your mouth, Dangerfully. Well, sorry, it's cold. We don't need the AC on. It wasn't the AC, Dangerfully. It's called the freaking defrost. Oh, yeah, the defroster's on. But yes, why do you think I'd be using the air conditioning when it's 55 degrees? We don't need to use that anymore. Unless it gets hot again. Yes, unless it gets hot again, but I highly doubt it's going to get any more. I highly doubt it's going to get hot again. Eh? Holy cow, folks, look at the sky to the left. It looks pretty bad. Oh, Lord. Holy cow, it does look pretty bad, Camcito. Wow, that's concerning looking. I know, the freaking storm has been going on all day. It's been going on since yesterday evening, and it's still going on. Despite, literally, I thought it was going to end shortly after I got to work, but no, it had other plans. It's been going on all day, and instead of dying down, it's gotten worse. The rain picks up speed once in a while. I mean, the rain falls faster once in a while, and it accumulates more, and the freaking wind decides to pick up speed sometimes. We had a couple of, when I was eating my lunch in the ship, we had a couple of really big gusts that actually shook the ship around. Look at the trees, Jenny. Oh no, look at the poor birds, they can't all blown around. I know, Jenny, it's no good. One of my coworkers was saying that there was a massive tree that fell over. There's some barbecue sauce outside. Anyone want some barbecue sauce? What the hell? Why would I want barbecue sauce from the side of the road, Captain Sea Dog? Are you out of your mind? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, was that thunder? No, I'm pretty sure that was just the windshield wipers. We might be hitting a thunderstorm though, Jenny, so if it's not already, if this storm's not already chaotic enough for you, it's about to get real. Oh no. I don't want that. Well, it's too bad, Jenny. We don't have much of a choice. Yeah, well, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure if the thunder if it's thunder or if it's just the windshield wipers, but I can't really shut the windshield wipers off to see because we need those on. Well, you see any lightning? No, I don't see any lightning, but I also don't. Look at the lights shaking around. Holy cow, Camcito, that's kind of concerning. I don't know how the hell you're driving through this. Well, like Jenny said this morning, it's called dedication. At least there's no highway. I mean, oh gosh, at least there's no traffic on the seaway. I don't want to be stuck on the seaway when there's thundering and lightning and downpouring and windy as hell. That's a terrible combination, and that's not where Captain Sea Dog wants to be. Well, that might be where Camp Sea Dog's gonna be if people are backed, if the traffic's backed up. We don't have much of a choice, Camp Sea Dog. Well, I know we don't have a choice. I'm just hoping it doesn't end up being like that, Danger Free. The last thing I want to do is have all of us sitting in the ship while it's freaking downpouring, thundering, and lightning, and windy as hell. Well, I know that. I don't want to be here either, but we don't got much of a choice, Camp Sea Dog.
It's not like you can just drive down the breakdown.
What about the breakdown? It's not like you can just drive. I mean, I guess you could drive down the breakdown, but no, we're not driving down the breakdown. We need your fleet. I'm not a crazy driver.
Well, it's just gonna get him arrested, Dangerfully. We don't want to do that. He's the only way home. I don't have my license on me, do you?
Yeah, I got my license.
Well, it's been years since you've driven, and you're not used to this ship.
That's true, I guess.
Well, we just have to wake up John A. and John A. and Uncle Accordion to see if they have their license.
Well, hopefully Johnny's got his, because he's always working on the stupid ship, so he ought to have his on him.
Yeah, I guess. And he knows how to drive. He drives a ship bigger than this one, so I'm assuming that he'd be a pro at driving this too. Hopefully.
Well, let's not think about Captain Sea Dog getting arrested, okay? Let's just get home safely. How about that?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, come on, folks. Don't put those brake lights on. We don't want to see that right now. Don't tell me there's an accident either. Well, Captain Sea Dog, like I said, there ain't much we can do. If we're stuck in traffic, we're stuck in traffic.
You already know there's traffic on the way home anyway.
Man, I guess it's a little bit worse since the hours changed. Yes, it has been worse. I mean, worst case scenario, we just get off one of the exits. I know where to go from there.
Yeah, that's true.
I just can't believe this freaking storm is still going on. It's been all day and the darn thing hasn't even lit up yet. It's crazy. You can literally see the wind. Well, actually, that's coming off the back of the semi. Oh, yes, yeah, it is, isn't it? Gosh darn, Uncle Accordion. You been doing that all day? Kind of.
Yeah, a couple of times here and there.
Oh God, that's crazy. I don't know how you guys
deal with that. Say what now? I said I don't know how you guys deal with that. It's just so crazy. Well, it's not. I'm kind of used to it. I think Jenny's used to it too.
It's not Jenny, it's Jenny.
Sorry, Jenny. Jenny is used to it. Me and her are used to it already. Just about everyone on the ship is, except you. Well, sorry, I find it annoying. Well, and we find it annoying as well, but we don't sit here and complain about it. Yeah, that's true. Sorry, guys, I'm just nervous. That's quite alright, Captain Sea Dog. Let's just tone it down a notch. Okay, Danger.
Well, at least the seaway's moving. That's good news.
We'll be slowing down. Well, just wait for it, Captain Sea Dog. Wait and see, and then we'll be stuck in traffic here soon. I'm telling you.
Yeah, probably.
Just wait and see.
Wait and see, said Percy.
Oh gosh, not that again. There was a tree down. You see that? Right next to the side of the seaway. I saw that. Gosh darn, freaking windshield wipers. I hope and don't hope you see the thunderstorm.
Well, why? Why do you hope
we see it? Well, I mean, it's probably the last thunderstorm we're going to see for several months, DW. It's not cold, it's not hot anymore, so we're not going to get thunderstorms. Well, it's 55 degrees and we're having a thunderstorm. Well, yes, but they always happen when I'm not even home. And then I bet when we even get over there, it's not even going to be happening anymore. Well, probably, and if you're going to be a native nearly like that, then you're probably right.
Oh gosh, what was that?
Oh, well, that's just the good old beeping thing when Captain Sea Dog goes out of his lane.
Yep. It doesn't do it when I have a blinker on, though. It's like the ship knows.
Of course the ship knows, Captain Sea Dog. It's programmed to know. Well, I just find it pretty incredible, the technology that we have now.
Yeah, it is pretty impressive, I gotta say.
Okay, I don't see any slowdowns, any random stuff in the road. That freaked me out when I saw the semi-ship backwards, but it's being towed, so that makes sense.
Oh no, he's being pulled by his toes?
No, he's not being pulled by his toes, Jay. He's being towed.
Oh.
Gosh darn it, semi-ships don't have toes, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
If I saw a semi-ship walking around with feet, that'd be really weird. I'd probably get really nervous and never want to leave the house again. Well, Camp Sea Dog, you gotta be able to overcome your fear and accept change. I can overcome my fear and accept change, Dangerfleet, but if I see a semi-ship with toes and feet, I'm gonna be a little nervous. Wouldn't you? It could just come and step on us. Well, if it's got a driver in it, well, I guess.
Well, what do you mean, I guess? If it's got a driver in it, we're gonna be fine.
Semi-ships now with drivers don't see a person and go and run them over. So even if the semi-ship had feet on, like robotic feet, if there's a driver in it, they ain't gonna step on us. Yeah, unless the driver wants pancakes for breakfast, I guess. Well, oh gosh, that's gruesome, Camp Sea Dog. I wasn't going there.
Oh God, you mean to get squish us into pancakes?
I think that's what he's getting to, Janae.
Oh, that's kind of funny, gross, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen anyway with me.
Says the one who was freaking out about it.
I wasn't freaking out about it, DJ Flea. I was just concerned that we could get stepped on. Alright, you know what? Let's drop this. This whole freaking nonsense conversation came up because Janae thought a semi-ship had toes, alright? Can we just get over it now?
Yeah, let's get over it. I agree.
Okay, let's get over it then. I don't want to see brake lights. We're catching up to the big group of ships up ahead, so I'm really nervous we're gonna start seeing brake lights.
Well, obviously, you know what's gonna happen, Camp Sea Dog. If it's not now, it'll be in a few minutes.
There's a ship on the side of the seaway. Excuse me.
Maybe the rain's just too much for him.
Maybe they broke down and have to pee.
Well, I hope he doesn't have to pee.
Oh, he's gonna get real wet going outside to pee, I'll tell you that.
Maybe he just brought a bottle.
You know, gosh, that's kind of gross. You don't want to be having that stink up the ship the whole time.
Well, if it's in a closed container, it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, that's true, but the smell can probably still find a way through a tiny little crack or crease or something.
Does that say 20 minutes?
It better not say 20 minutes, Jenny.
It says 50, oh gosh, no, 15.
Good Lord, if it said 50, I'd be really, really mad, Jenny.
I bet you would be, Camp Sea Dog.
Oh Lord, well, let's just be glad that it ain't
50 minutes, it was 15. Yes, I am glad. Look at the big gap between us and the ships behind us. It's huge. Well, not really. Look how fast the middle lane and fast lane are catching up to us, Camp Sea Dog. We're going 6 miles under the speed limit. I know we not going on? Every time we go into the slow lane, everyone thinks we gotta go under the speed limit. Just because there's a little bit of rain doesn't mean we have to go 6 miles under the speed limit. Well, Camp Sea Dog, they're just being cautious and careful drivers. I know, but there's also a thing called being too careful dangerously. Have you not heard of that? Well, actually, yeah, I have, because a long time ago, a little after I first met y'all, I was having that conversation about driving safety and how sometimes going slow onto the highways, getting on the highways, you're going slow, which is fine as long as you're not going too slow, because you don't want to be cautious and overcautious.
Yeah, I actually vaguely remembered you talking about that.
So even Jenna remembers, and I'm a guess, she's the last person you'd think to remember something. How did you know that, Dangerfleet? Well, because I just know things, I guess.
Well, that's kind of creepy.
Not in a creepy way, Jenny. I'm just saying I know things. Good Lord. What if I know things, right? I know math. I know English. How is that being creepy?
I don't know. It's just the way you said it.
I didn't even say it. All I said was I just know things. Jeez. I don't know, like, your secrets. I'm going to tell them to the government.
The government? Oh, no. If you were to tell my secrets to the government would know about what I do on Sundays.
We're not going into the stupid foot thing on Sundays. I swear, I'm not going into that.
I'm not going into it. All I was saying is if Dangerfleet were to tell my secrets to the government, all they would hear is what I do on Sundays with Johnny, with our feet thing.
Okay, alright, that's enough. Well, alright, well. Well, so other people have darker secrets than you, obviously.
Well, mine's not even a dark secret. It's just a weirder one compared to everyone else's.
It's because it's weird, gross, and stupid, Jenny. That's just, oh gosh, you know what, never mind. The more I talk about it, the more you're just gonna want to go into full depth again, and we're not gonna repeat that night. I don't want freaking someone throwing up again.
Well, that was Hopalong, and he's not on the ship.
Yeah, I know he's not on the ship, but you threw up afterwards, so I don't need you throwing up.
Well, that was because of Hopalong throwing up, and then I thought of making cookies with his puke.
Ugh, that's disgusting, Jenny.
Well, that's the reason why I threw up. It had nothing to do with the other thing.
Well, anyway, the whole puking thing stemmed from the conversation about you and Johnny doing the stupid crap on Sundays, okay?
Yeah, I know. We won't go there. God forbid I go there.
I know. Just don't even. Hey, well, on the bright side, it looks like you weren't even paying attention to the fact we're in traffic, but we've already driven about like quarter of a mile after the exit, and you haven't said one darn word. Well, that's because I'm used to the traffic, because there's traffic here every day. Oh, yeah, that's true. Although it's actually surprisingly not as bad as it usually is, but that's, again, because that's Veterans Day, and it took literally almost the entire trip this morning to realize that no one had school, and that's why there was no traffic. I thought it was because of the storm and that they had no school or had like a delay because the storm was bad, because the buses are high profile, so they could flip over like semi-ships in the wind. Yeah, it took us like 3/4 of the trip to realize the fact that the reason there ain't traffic is because there ain't school. Exactly, Danger Fleet. Well, what does that have to do with this? Well, the whole fact about the traffic. That's why it has something to do with this, because we were talking about traffic, Danger Fleet.
Why? How else would I compare it to that?
Well, I don't know. Okay. Morning, guys. Good Lord, is this the first time you've woken up all day? It's freaking 5:19 p.m. Good Lord. Well, sorry. I mean, I kind of forgot. I thought you had today off. No, I don't have Veterans Day off this year. Well, I don't know if I actually ever have Veterans Day. I don't know. We have Patriots Day off instead of Veterans Day. How about that, Jenny? Alright, well, I didn't even know I was in the ship. I must have fallen asleep.
Yeah, you fell asleep on the couch in our ship, and I just angelically picked you up and flew you into the ship.
Oh, shut up, Jenny. You didn't fly into the ship. You don't grow wings overnight. Yeah, and I weigh a lot.
No, you don't, my sugar plums.
Oh gosh, Jenny, stop being so weird. Yeah, not. Can we do that on our ship? Not this one. Oh gosh, not that, Johnny. You know what? Never mind. Just go back to bed, Johnny. Well, I don't want to go to bed. I just woke up. Don't tell him he's got to go back to bed, Gamsey dog. He's got the freedom of speech. He's got the right to choose. Let me guess. Are you gonna connect this to the Lord again somehow? Well, I can if you want me to. Freedom of speech. God gave us. Okay, I get it. I wasn't asking for you to actually do it. I was just waiting for you to say yes so I could tell you no. Oh, well, what, do you not like the Lord? I never said I didn't like the Lord, Danger Fleet. I just don't want to hear everything. It seems like all the time you talk about the Lord, everything is about the Lord. Well, because I'm religious. Gosh, duh.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm religious too. I don't talk that much about the Lord, but you gotta understand there's a lot more people out there, Caps, you know, that talk about the Lord way more than him.
Yeah. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying not everything relates to the Lord. Like the color, if I were to talk about the color of the ship, are you going to relate it to the Lord? Like, oh, you know, back in something BC before Christ, someone said, we're going to have this ship be painted yellow. And then with weathering and erosion. No, I'm not going to freaking relate the color of the ship to the freaking, to Jesus. That makes no sense. Well, you relate other things to the Lord. Well, yeah, that's because the Lord was the reason why we are able to choose our own paths between good and evil. That's the whole thing that stemmed from why. Because Jenny had asked why there were bad people, why he made bad people, and I had to go on to that conversation about how he didn't make bad people. He gave everyone the freedom of choice, and that's why people should do bad things and good things. I mean, there ain't any other way. Well, I mean, different religions probably believe in different things, dangerously. Well, yeah, I know. I shouldn't say there ain't another way, because there could be. I mean, who knows? I'm not saying anything bad about other religion. I know that. Neither was I. I hope no one thought I was. I was just wondering why you always relate everything to the Lord. I never said I don't love the Lord. I love the Lord dearly, dangerously. Why do you think I'm Catholic?
Aren't we all Catholic?
Yeah, I think we are all Catholic. I know I am. I know what Gullicordian is. I don't know about Long John. I think Long John's Christian. I'm not sure.
I have no idea. It begins with a C, right?
I don't know. I think so. But anyway, how would you know, Jenny? I didn't talk to you about what religion Long John was.
I don't know. I just took a guess. I just took a guess because we're Catholic, so I'm assuming he was.
Well, you can't go around assuming people's religion. Well, I don't think she was trying to. I think it's just because since ours began with a C, she just decided to pick another one that began with a C.
Yeah, exactly. There was no science behind it, dangerously. I'm not that smart.
Oh gosh. Hey, at least it wasn't me that said it this time. You actually owned up to the fact you're not smart. Alright, you guys, that's enough. I'm just kidding, dangerously. I'm not gonna be rude like that to Ginny. She's my best friend.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, come on, Janae. What is it with the frown? Turn that frown upside down, buddy old chap. You bloody old chap.
Oh, not the bloody old chap thing.
I haven't said that in a long time. That was back with me and Lung John. That was before the dinosaur thing. Oh gosh, not those dinosaurs. Can't we do something with the gosh darn dinosaurs? The stinking things have been on the ship for so long. They've eaten all of our storage. They've eaten all the storage. Holy cow. Yeah, you didn't notice the storage unit on the right side of the garage? Oh no, I didn't. Holy cow. Why is it there? Well, well, what do you mean, why is it there? I just said the dinosaurs ate all of our storage. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, you should have said something. Maybe then I could have gone up Long John's butt and been like, come on, Long John, we gotta figure something out. Because they're eating all the storage. If you just say something, the worst I can say is no. Well, I would hope he'd not say no. Well, I wouldn't say no anyway, because I don't want the dinosaurs to eat you out of home and ship.
They're not gonna eat us out of home and ship. I just don't want them to eat all the storage.
Well, they just ate the last of the storage yesterday. I went downstairs to check on them, and the dinosaur, the Paralosophilus, was in the middle of eating the new dining table.
Not that new dining table. My mother got me that when I was 3.
She got you that when you were 3? Why did she get you a dining room set table? Why did she get you a dining room table when you were 3 years old for a present?
Well, she was always trying to get things for me so I could have a bright future. So she wanted to get me a dining room table.
A dining room? Why'd she get you a dining room table? When I was 3, I was probably getting books and, I don't know, maybe some toy cars or something like that. Not a freaking table set.
Well, like I just said, she was trying to get me ready for the future.
Well, I guess I understand that. That's just a really weird present. Why the hell would your mother get you a dining room table set when you're 3 years old? You don't even know how to do that. You barely even know how to talk.
Well, I don't know. Maybe she thought I was gonna chew on it.
So she wanted you to chew on it. What the hell? Then there's chewing toys for kids. That's so kids can tease on them. That's the whole point of them. You don't get your child a table to chew on.
Well, I don't think she was getting me the table so I could chew on it. I think it was like I said, so I could have a nice bright future. She already got me one last thing I had to get, but now it's gone.
Well, I'm sorry, Jenny. Maybe you can tickle the dinosaur and he'll throw up the table or something.
Ew, I don't want the table now. It's gonna be covered in dinosaur slobber.
Well, I don't know, Jenny. You sound like you're gonna die without the stupid table.
I'm not gonna die without the table. It's just I wish they hadn't eaten the table. I really like that table.
But Jenny, you said it was brand new. It hadn't even been opened yet.
I know, because I was planning on opening next week.
Did you seriously plan on opening it next week? That's kind of unfortunate, Jenny.
It is unfortunate. No, I can't open it next week.
Well, sorry, Jenny. I mean, there's nothing I can do.
No, it's not your fault. it's Long John's fault for not doing anything with the dinosaurs. I mean, he's the reason we went to that island in the first place.
I know, I don't know what's going on. I haven't really talked to Long John. He's been really busy. Next time I'll have to see if Long John can do something about this stupid thing. We need to do something. I know we saved them, but we can let them go somewhere else. We don't need to keep them on the freaking ship forever. Yeah, I was planning on putting like an arcade or something in there, but I can't because I don't want to electrocute the dinosaurs, and I also don't want them to crush the arcade machines or try to eat us while we're playing Pac-Man. Eat us while we're playing Pac-Man? Oh gosh, no, that's no good. Or we can play Dinosaur Man in real life, and one of you guys could run around. I can build a maze downstairs, and you can play Dinosaur Man and run around from the dinosaurs, but instead of hitting the reset button, you're dead forever. Well, that's just completely stupid and gruesome, Jenny. Why the hell would that be a good idea? Where the hell do you think that would be a good idea? I didn't say it was going to be a good idea, Camp Sea Dog. I just said it was an option. We'll get rid of that option because that's a dumb idea. The last thing I want to do is get eaten by dinosaurs. Plus, we saved their butts, so they should be thankful. Well, Camp Sea Dog, they don't know how to be thankful. They're dinosaurs, not humans. You know, they do have emotions, though. I would assume they feel pain and stuff.
Well, yeah, they feel pain, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna feel bad for people. I mean, freaking Tyrannosaurus Rex and stuff, they eat meat. So I'm surprised we're still alive.
Which is another reason why we need to get those darn things off the ship. Because I don't want freaking Johnny, I don't want you guys getting eaten by dinosaurs. That's all we need. We already lost Uncle Accordion at one point. I don't want to lose you guys next. We gotta, the minimum wait to bring back someone who just died at 20 years, Janine. And I don't want to have you and Johnny die and then have to wait 20 years until we can bring you back to life with the butt exterminated.
How did you find out it was 20 years?
Well, I was reading the back of the thing, and it said minimum 20 years. So if one of us were to die now, we can't do anything. It would just malfunction every time, an error.
Holy cow! So you have to literally wait 20 years until you can bring someone back to life?
Yes, exactly. Well, maybe you can bring my parents back to life. Oh gosh, Daniel Flea, will that be something you would have you would have to talk about? Because I don't have the authority to do that. What do you mean you don't have the authority to do that? Well, I have to talk to Long John. He's the reason. He knows all about the butt exterminator. I just happen to read the back of it because it is on the ship. I thought it was a freaking person at one point, but it's not. It's just a machine. Excuse me, it's just a machine.
Oh, a person? Why would someone name somebody a butt exterminator?
I don't know. I mean, they got a cartoon with someone's name is Butthead, you know.
Oh, well, that's true, but yeah, but butt exterminator sounds like a person that's gonna run around and exterminate people's butts.
I don't know, Janine. I don't know why they got this stupid name. I don't know why it doesn't even have anything to do with the butt. It's a freaking time machine thing that brings people back to life once in a while when it decides to work properly. Well, last time it just brought, the last time we used it, it just brought you over to the freaking island because everything had already happened. So when you went over there, it wasn't back in time. It just sent you over there. So we really got to look into the manual and see how to get that darn thing fixed.
Yeah, that might be a good idea because maybe I could have satisfied Long John's needs and necessities.
I guess. I mean, I don't know how far back in time we can go, but maybe I can send you back and...
No! I'm not going back in time to get the stupid train again.
Yeah, I ain't doing that crap again. We're not doing that. I'm not putting Jenny's life at risk again. Alright, you guys, that's enough. No one's going back in time. Don't even touch the stupid machine, alright, Camp Sea Dog? Well, the whole reason we were talking about it was because I happened to read the back of it, and it said a minimum of 20 years. Well, I wonder if that's also a minimum of 20 years to bring someone back to life. I wonder if that's a maximum of 20 years to go back in time. So you can't go back in time more than 20 years. Well, I have no idea. You know what I do realize? What? The freaking rain has picked up way, way more than it did before. Holy cow, Janine.
I know, I was trying to just ignore it.
It's downpouring like no tomorrow, Janine. I don't hear thunder or see lightning or anything. But it is downpouring like no tomorrow. I don't know if the people listening to the video can hear it or not, but, well, they can't hear it now. I mean, it's not even uploaded yet. We're not even done making it. Well, I know, you nuts. I'm talking about when it's uploaded, okay? Well, alright. All you had to do was say dangerously when it's uploaded, not insult me and all that, but you do you, I guess. I'm gonna do me. I'm not gonna do Jenny.
Yeah, he's not gonna do Jenny if he's Captain Sea-Dog, just like I'm not gonna do Uncle Accordion.
Oh, gosh. Don't bring Uncle Accordion into this.
I'm not trying to bring Uncle Accordion into this, I'm just saying.
Okay, Jenny, we really need to focus now. I didn't expect the freaking storm to be worse in our own hometown. We've driven for we've only driven for a half an hour, but I keep wanting to say almost an hour, but the darn storm is worse back where we live than anywhere else. It's kind of hard to see.
Holy cow, yeah it is, isn't it?
I don't know why there's people walking. This is insane.
Well, they might have been well, never mind. I was gonna say they might have been walking and then the storm started, but the storm has been going on, like, since last night, so...
Exactly, but I don't see lightning or hear thunder or anything, so... Like I said, we probably missed the storm. Well, that's a good thing, ain't it, Captain Sea-Dog? Yes, it's good. I mean, sometimes I do wish I could have seen it, but... It's okay.
Well, I just realized, look how dark the sky is behind us.
It's pretty dark, Well, compared to in front of us, to what it looks like in front of us, it's pretty dark.
Yeah. I can't tell if the windshield wipers are... Well, I can't tell if it's thunder or the windshield wipers.
I don't know. I think that the thunder would have a distinct rumbling sound, but then again, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I wonder how much debris we'll find now.
I don't know. The only thing I really saw, minus a little couple of trees and stuff earlier, was that fence that was destroyed.
Yeah, there's a lot more, like, stuff floating in the water now. Look at all that.
Yeah, I see that. That's no good, folks. Yeah, I wonder how our house is looking. Oh, well, I think our house is perfectly fine, Johnny. I mean, everyone else's house is perfectly fine. It's not really going to affect anyone's house unless it's like a tornado. Or like a really powerful cyclone or hurricane. Well, yes, yeah, obviously that, but we're just in a noreaster. That's what it is. And we just got blessed by the box semi ship that went by.
It's so weird to see that someone's fence got destroyed completely, but there's like hanging ghosts still hanging on the trees.
I don't know, Janae. I do understand what you mean. Well, they must have really tied them down good. Well, we had this conversation earlier in the morning, Dangerfully. The fact even trees were down compared to the trees were down compared to the actually, speaking of trees, I wonder if the tree is still on the tracks.
Well, I hope not, Captain Sea-Dog.
No, I don't see it anymore, so that's good, unless it was the wrong direction.
Well, someone probably called the railroad's emergency number so they could remove it. Or the train came and hit it.
Yeah, I'd hope not, but if it did, at least it didn't derail.
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't derail.
Holy cow, that person needs to shut their garage. What was I talking about before? I forgot. You were talking about... Oh, yeah, you were talking about the trees. Oh, yes, this morning we were talking about the trees. Wait, what about the trees? Oh, I don't know. You never got that far because you got distracted by the tree that was stuck on the tracks. Hold on, let me think. Oh, wait, I remember. No, we were talking about how there were trees down, like that one that was on the tracks. The fact that they're rooted in the ground. And we were trying to compare like, oh, well, the stuff that they have on their porch is really tied down, but the trees, they're in the ground and they grow into the ground. They're rooted into the ground. So it's weird as to how some of the stuff is still, like, just kind of blowing around, like, still hung up properly, where there's trees that have been ripped to shreds out of the ground.
I don't know, it doesn't make much sense.
Unless they're, like, really old and dead trees and they're just hanging on by a thread, but even still. I know, like, especially in this wind, but I don't know. Looks like the rain calmed down. It was, like, downpouring, and now it ain't. Yep, I'm just gonna keep leaving. I'm just gonna leave the, whatchamacallits on. I don't want to take any chances. Well, I mean, the worst that's gonna happen, you have to turn it back on again. I know, but I have to move my hand off the wheel for a couple of seconds. And with weather like this, see, just like that, now it's picking up again.
Oh, we're driving probably into the storm again.
Oh, here we go. It's starting to downpour again. See, all we have to do is go around the turn, and somehow Cesspool Sam's stuff is still... Holy cow, it's downpouring. Somehow Cesspool Sam's stuff is still up. Oh gosh, Janae, I can barely see in front of me.
Holy cow!
Oh, there's a tree down, I think. Good lord, this is crazy. I know, just focus on the sea, Sea Dog. I am focusing on the sea natively. I'm not looking around. What do you think I'm doing? Just sitting here? I get it. You're not sitting there before you say it. I'm so sick and tired of hearing you say the same old thing. And you don't think I'm sick and tired of hearing the two of you and Ginny always up my butt about everything?
Okay, guys, can we just not? It's just adding you two fighting is not helping the fact that it's downpouring and he can't see.
I can see, Ginny. It's just hard to see because of the amount of rain.
Yeah, it is. There's a satellite down.
That's not a satellite, Ginny. I don't know what that is.
I thought it was a satellite. I'm glad it's not.
That'd be no good, Ginny. That means the wind is real powerful. I don't really see anything else that's really down despite that fence that was like smashed, but other than that, I don't see anything.
Yeah, neither do I.
I didn't see, the only things we really saw was some debris and stuff around and that one tree on the tracks. And then the fence that was smashed. I don't even know where that was.
Neither do I, Sea Dog. It was a white picket fence, I think.
It was a white picket fence or a wooden one or something like that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't really remember, but if I were to see it again, then I'd remember. I know it was white for sure, though. Yeah, it was definitely white. I just don't remember what kind of fence it was, whether it was wood or picket or I don't know. Well, yes, I'm not quite sure. Holy cow, we'll be home in about, I don't know, 6 minutes maybe. I'm not quite sure. Alright, I'm gonna go in and definitely not gonna work on the ship today.
Thank God! I thought you were gonna go and work on the stupid ship.
Not in the rain. Are you nuts?
Well, I would say no, but then again, says the one who went and got hypothermia.
Oh, I should have known that was coming. Yes, you definitely should have known that was coming, Johnny. I mean, you're the one that put your life at risk to fix the stupid sails.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you did that, to be honest.
Because they were broken. We can't go anywhere without the sails. If they're broken, we can't move anywhere. The wind might blow us the wrong direction. Holy cow, we're hydroplaning.
No, I don't want to be hydroplaning around town again.
We're not going to be hydroplaning around town, Jenny. Just chill out and let me drive.
Well, you're the one that said, holy cow, we're hydroplaning.
Yes, but it's not. That doesn't mean we need to panic, Jenny.
Okay. Just let me know when we need to panic.
No, Jenny, I don't want to let you know when we need to panic, because when you panic, you overly panic. Like, panic over dramatically. There's no reason. You're going to panic everyone else because I'm going to start swerving the wheel.
Oh, there's the smashed up fence.
Oh, yep, there it is. It's a white picket fence. Whoever said that was right. If someone said it, well, I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's been several hours. It's been too long.
What is that in the road? Oh, never mind. It's just some leaves. Actually, no, that was just the headlights of another ship. Making it look like there was something in the road, but there's not.
Yep.
Oh, God. I want to go back to bed.
Well, you can go back to bed in like an hour, because all you gotta do is go home and shower.
Well, I guess. No, that was a rhyme, Janae. Well, you can go back to bed in an hour, because all you gotta do is go home and shower. Oh, God, you're really looking for that right now. Well, I wasn't, but I happen to hear it. Okay, well, let's see, any other damage anywhere? This place always likes to get flooded with a lot of rainwater. Oh, there's the big, huge puddle that's always here every time it rains hysterically like this.
It rains hysterically, but it's not hysterical because none of us find it funny.
Well, yeah, I don't find it funny, that's for sure, but I find it wet. That's a fact.
Oh, where's Charlie? He's not working on the building today?
He's not gonna be working on the building outside in the nor'easter, Janae. What the hell? That'd be stupid. You might get blown out to sea or something. Or you could get hit in the face with debris.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he just said, let's get up and lay in the debris.
And he didn't say let's get up and lay in the debris. Why would he get up and go outside and lay in the debris? If he goes outside and sees a big pile of debris, what do you think he's gonna do? Go and lay down and roll around in it and say, let's get up and lay in the debris? Well, laying and rolling around in random debris is not the braddest idea, Camp Sea Dog. Well, tell that to Jenny. I wasn't saying it was a good idea. Jenny's the one that said maybe he's gonna go up and lay in the debris. What the hell? Why would he go and lay down in a bunch of debris?
I don't know, maybe he is.
I highly doubt that. There's a big stick that came from somewhere.
And we're hydroplaning around the turn.
Just chill out, Jenny, okay? We're gonna be fine. When have we not been fine, for goodness sake?
Well, we almost weren't fine that one time with the pickup ship.
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with me, okay? That was the stupid pickup ship acting up. He was being an idiot.
Yeah, because he wasn't paying attention to the sea.
Exactly. So that's why, the only reason why we almost got in an accident is because I had to slam my brakes because the person 2 cars and ships in front of us wasn't paying attention. Had nothing to do with me not paying attention, eh?
Holy cow, it's really downpouring now.
I know, Janae. Just calm down, and we're going to be home in like a minute and a half, maybe.
I know. Once we get home, hopefully the storm will be over sometime soon.
I don't know, Janae. It's gonna be, it's either going to be still going on. If it's still going on in the morning, that's going to be a long nor'easter. That's crazy. Well, let's hope it ain't going on in the morning. That's crazy. We don't need that. Yeah, I don't know if I want to drive in the freaking storm like this again tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
Oh, there's some debris, you know?
Yeah, there's some debris. There's a sign knocked over.
So it must have been worse over in this area than it was anywhere else. Because this is where all the debris is, just like on this one road.
Well, not only on this road, but around in our town.
Yes, in the town, I should have said, not in this road, on this road. But there is a couple pieces of debris on this one road.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, stuff, like, supposed to be in the trees. They're all, like, on the road.
Yep, that's what happens when it's windy and rainy, Jenny. Or to be more specific, what happens when you're in a nor'easter.
Yeah, hopefully none of the trees fell on the house again.
No, I don't want any more trees falling on the house. That was terrible. There you go, sir. Get into your ship. I mean, not your ship. Get into your house and get cozy, because it's not a good day to be out driving.
Says the one who's been out driving for like the last almost hour.
Well, I don't have a choice, you have to go to work. I can't just sit around and do nothing.
Well, you could.
Yes, I know I could, but I'm not going to. You know why? Because I'm a good worker.
I know, I never said you weren't.
Okay, this whole boatload of crap all over the road. That's no good, Yeah,
that's no good.
This is crazy. I can't believe the darn storm is still going on. I thought it would have been done already. I thought it was going to be done shortly after I got to work, or not even going on today. I didn't expect it to still be going on after I leave work, and even be worse off than before.
Yeah, that's crazy. What do you want me to end it now? We're pulling in.
Yep, you can end it now.
Alright, see you guys.